made it across the ferry, and it is now time to depart for the Atlantic coast, which is really exciting. We are in County Clare. County Clare. So this is the town of Kilmer.
Okay, this is one of those super narrow roads.
In 3.5 kilometers, turn right onto Derryndown.
This is not a one-way street, by the way.
No.
This is a two-way street. It's about as wide as the Trace.
Yes. So we've arrived on the Atlantic coast. You can't really see the Atlantic from this shot, but
We got a quick glimpse of it.
we definitely got a quick glimpse of it. It's pretty wide open out here compared to what we've been driving through. The hedges aren't quite as tall, and the views are definitely more expansive. We just passed through the town of Kilkee. Yes, Kilkee. Cute little town right on the Atlantic coast. Big, actually, much bigger than I thought it would be. Lots of cows out this way. So we're kind of going to be following the Atlantic coast now until we get to the cliffs, so we should have some good views between here and there, hopefully. So there's a shot of the coast. You can kind of see the hilly structures of the cliff rising up out of the grass there, over the hedges. Cannot imagine what it must be like to live out here. I mean, because there is not much here. We opted to take the scenic route up the Atlantic coast instead of taking the fast route through the big cities to get here. Really, it wasn't any slower, but just look at the view. It's amazing. There's not a lot up here. A few homes, towns, churches, of course. You can see off in the distance, that is Mutton Island in the Atlantic Ocean. And we've stopped here for gas. This is the gas station here. And really nice. So our next stop should be the cliffs. We're pretty close now. See the cliffs there, so I'm assuming those are the Cliffs of Less, we'll call them. We're headed to the Cliffs of Moher. We'd like to see more cliffs. Yeah, this is some interesting country up here. Definitely different terrain than down in the... Wow! Definitely a different terrain than down in the forest of Killarney. I'm pretty sure there's no leprechauns here. There's leprechauns.
Yeah.
The wild Atlantic leprechauns.
Yes.
They're mostly a fisher people.
Yes, they are leprechaun fishermen. They use the smaller leprechauns for bait.
Yes. This is something interesting that they do here in Ireland. These guys here are working on the road, and instead of having a beardy guy smoking a cigarette with a flag directing traffic around the work zone, they actually have a
Timed stoplight.
Yeah, a timed stoplight. So it tells you when to stop and when to go to automatically direct traffic. So there'll be one on the other side stopping the traffic from coming in that direction. So it's actually pretty smart. I don't know why they don't do this in the U.S.
I like these wide roads. For speed. It seems like the wider the road, the lower the speed limit. It's pretty backwards. And then when the road's narrow,
it's actually a funny but very interesting point.
Look at that. There's the Atlantic Ocean.
Look, there's the beach. They talk about that beach. You can rent kayaks and stuff there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can rent kayaks on a dual and like go underneath the cliffs of Moher.
Oh, you can take a boat ride, yeah, down to the bottom of the cliffs. Oh, we're up here now. It's getting cliffy. There's the ocean. Isn't that something? How about the view from this house?
Yeah. Real estate right there.
Wow.
That's even more cottage.
More
Oh, yeah, a little
cottage.
bed and breakfast.
Oh, it's a bed and breakfast?
Might be.
Wow, look at that. Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, the sun came out. Wow.
Good. Listen more.
Well, we made it across the ferry, and it is now time to depart